We've all worked jobs where we had a supervisor, a manager, or a team leader, a boss. And that's fine. We all need a leadership. But does anyone enjoy a bossy boss? How this Mary feels the timid toward day one of Tzav. We are in Leviticus or Vayikra chapter 6. Tzav, or command, begins with verse 8 that says, Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Command Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the Torah of the ascending offering. This is the ascending offering because it is burned on the slaughter place all night until morning, and the fire of the slaughter place is kept burning on it. We want to focus on that first line there about commanding Aaron. And of course, that's the word Tzav here. And the idea is that Aaron needs instructions as to how to do the job. Now, he's been trained to do this job. Moshe has thoroughly gone through all of the requirements and procedures, the protocols of the Levitical priesthood service. And Yah again is saying to him, now you command him, not just tell him again, don't let him forget, remind him, but he uses the word command. It brings me to an idea, and that is that while Torah is indeed primarily teaching and instructions, when people say, why would you go back to all of that stuff? That's a very generalized statement. They really don't understand the Torah, and it's because, unfortunately, they've not been thoroughly taught the Torah. And so they just see it as a system of bloody sacrifices, and that's just all that it is. And you and I who have studied the Torah and have gone through this, we understand there is so much more than just the part that talks about sacrifices. Those are important, and we're in them today. But the goal of the Torah is to teach and to instruct. It's about lifestyle. It's about family. It's about business. It's about community. It's about nationhood. It's about worship. Primarily, it's the revelation of Yeshua as our Messiah. It is the heart and soul of Yahweh being revealed to his people. It's an incredible, incredible study. But there are those parts of it that are commands. And Yah simply says, do this. And then there are times he says, don't do that. And Yah oftentimes repeats those commands. Well, you've already told us once. Well, I'm going to tell you again. The reality is we've not heard the word until we do the word. I can think of the times that one of my parents gave me a parental command. Do this, take that out, go over here, get this job done. And I delayed. I confess, I delayed. I took my time. And I may have prefaced my delay with, in a minute, okay, I'll get right to that. And all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. They meant then, that moment, I meant when I'm good and ready, when I'm not busy doing what I want to do. I learned that commands of parents are important, as we all should. And so the question should be then, what is our motivation? Yeah, as a kid, you're trying to escape punishment or you're trying to retain benefit, whichever the case may be. And so you want to obey your parents and you want to do what is right in their eyes. But why are we obeying the commands of the Torah? What is our motivation? Among the many opportunities of choosing a reason or a motivation, is it out of fear of judgment? Are we afraid if I don't do it exactly so, the fire of Yah is going to fall and consume me, or I'm going to suffer hardship, or life is going to take a tragic turn, and so I'm just trying not to mess up? That's wrong thinking. Yah doesn't want us to live and I don't want to mess up fear mentality. Is it on the opposite side just to try to get the blessing factor going? As much as popular doctrine, preaching, and promotion about blessings is, it's everywhere. 3 steps to get your blessing, 10 ways to give into the greater financial increase, and yada, yada. It goes on. Everybody wants to be blessed. How you doing? Well, I'm blessed. Oh, I'm so blessed. I'm just blessed going in and blessed coming out. I'm blessed everywhere I turn. Hallelujah. Life is not about the blessings. Now, that may sound strange to those that are looking for some favor and some favorable outcome from certain situations. But we are not to be blessing chasers. That is, I'm just trying to get my blessing on. No, that's not the right heart here. We enjoy the favor of Yah. We enjoy when fruit bearing comes forth. We enjoy when the joy is there. But we all know that life gets hard at times, and life is full of difficult choices at times. But it's not about just having the blessing. Is it about protection? Are you, on the spiritual warfare side of things, if as long as I obey, the devil will be at bay. Obedience is important. Obedience is a heart that says, I want to serve you, Master. I want to be in line with your way and your will. And certainly disobedience can be an open door for spiritual attack. But let's be honest, sometimes doing the right thing and doing it powerfully can foster attack. Ask Elijah, Eliyahu Hanavi. At Mount Carmel, he did exactly what he was supposed to be doing. He did it powerfully. It was a great victory. And right on top of that, he got spiritually attacked. And so you can't always say that the spiritual assault against you is because you disobeyed somewhere. Maybe, but then again, maybe not. What is it that we're after? What is our primary motivation? Well, to answer that question, let's go over to the book of John, or Yochanan, chapter number 14. And there are several verses in this chapter that we want to look at. Number 1 is verse 15. Yeshua just simply plainly says, if you love me, you shall guard my commands. Plain and simple. And then we slide down to verse number 21 that says, he who possesses my commands and guards them, it is he who loves me. And he who loves me shall be loved by my Father, and I shall love him and manifest myself to him. And that's an incredible verse. If you're one who underlines and puts stars and so forth next to the text, that's a good one to highlight or underline. Going down to verse 23, Yeshua answered him, if anyone loves me, he shall guard my word, and my Father shall love him, and we shall come to him and make our stay with him. There's you another one. Yeshua is saying to us that our first goal of obedience to his command is because we love him. Now, a benefit of that is that he is going to dwell with us. He's going to manifest himself with us. He and the Father will be with us. What powerful benefit. But the benefit comes because first there's a foundation of love. If we go over to chapter number 15, and the verse 10 says, if you guard my commands, you shall stay in my love, even as I've guarded my Father's commands, and I stay in his love. We're going to foster or mirror the relationship that Yeshua has with the Father. Again, the motivation is love. Loving Yeshua, seeing him revealed in the Torah, and to say, I want to do this because I love you. And the blessings will come and the hardships will come, but I love you. What a great motivation. We'll pick up here again tomorrow. To then.